Hi, welcome to the latest issue of Think Global with David Thomas, which comes to you here from the Asian Financial Forum in Hong Kong, where I've been leading a delegation from Australia, both here and also in Shenzhen. I hope you enjoy finding out more about what we've been up to.
The economic maths for Australia is simple. The colossal economic force of the world's fastest growing region sits within just 10,000 kilometres of our shores. And we know that making the most of this will take foresight and will take hard work.
If I had told you 10 years ago that the US budget deficit in 2012 and 2013 was going to be in the $1 trillion range, you would have been very surprised. And if I had told you 10 years ago that both of those things were true, you would have thought I was smoking something, and you would have thought it was inconceivable.
Challenging sector to invest in for the average investor, because think about the average investor, they typically put, say, learning capital to work through equity markets. There's a very small selection of stocks available to invest in, so there's about 500 to 600 listed agribusinesses globally. The definition of what is an agribusiness is quite broad.
I'm here at the Asian Financial Forum, just promoting the interests of Australian agriculture, talking about the importance of Australian agriculture to the Asian region, particularly given we have such strong trade relationships with countries like China when it comes to our agricultural product, and hopefully looking at ways that Australian farmers and Asian investors can cooperate moving forward.
This is my second time to the Asian Financial Forum, and I like it because it gives a good start to the year in terms of getting the brain up to speed on what's happening in Asia in particular, a bit of an outlook for what's going to be some of the driving forces for the year, and just making contact with a good number of people, especially here in Hong Kong.
Hi, good day. I'm Peter Xin from HKBA. I'm representing the chapter to attend this Hong Kong AFF forum this year. This is 6 years, and I meet a lot of people, which is very productive.
We're at the Asian Finance Forum here. There's some 2,000 participants, of which a fractional tiny handful are Australian. If we're really serious about engaging with Asia, we need to be here, we need to be listening, we need to be engaging and having dialogue with our partners from all around the Asian region.
It's been great to be here in Hong Kong at the AFF just to get the whole Asia perspective. In Australia we certainly get a limited perspective on what's happening, so to actually meet the people, see what's happening and hear what's happening from a whole Asia perspective has been very, very worthwhile.
So this is the 6th Asian Financial Forum, and we have for the past 6 years built this to be one of the most important financial conferences in the region. But we want to sustain this conference, and moving forward, we would like to focus more really on the business element. We hope the delegates come here with the dues, they could look for investors. So we will strengthen our business matching service in matching the dues, the project owners, with the investors, especially the investors from mainland China. So we hope this will be a platform that not only offers intelligence of what's happening in Asia, but also business opportunities. So real business deals could be closed here at the Asian Financial Forum.
That was an interesting experience. There was some very heated up investors that wanted to get into agriculture, and I'm looking forward to working with them and learning about what they are after, and hopefully we can come together and help each other out.
Basically, we are looking for the overseas investment into Chongqing, and as well as some opportunities to expand their business into other countries outside of China.
You know, in the past 12 months, Europe still hold on, although not easy, and America avoid the fiscal cliff, and although it's not solved the whole thing. On emerging market, China avoid the hard landing. So this year it looks better. So we forecast this year roughly have 3.6% of global GDP growth rates. We use the PPP, so if you convert the market rate, it's 2.9%. 2.9% is not terribly bad, but not terribly good. So it's a still modest growth, I would say that. I think this is basic for this year.
I really enjoyed the past 2 days. It was an eye-opener and it gave me a chance to keep up to date with the financial trends around the world, the economic outlook. And it was also fantastic that we had a private briefing with the Treasurer, Australian Treasurer and Deputy Prime Minister Wayne Swan.
We've just had a couple of days in Hong Kong at the Asia Finance Forum, where we've heard people like Wayne Swan spruiking Australia's strength and his prowess, and we're now in Shenzhen hearing another version from the Chinese side, briefing from the Shenzhen Stock Exchange, which really is a bit of a heartland for the money flowing through the listed stock sector at least, and it shows the Chinese faith or interest in the system.
It's about 92% of Hong Kong, but in Shenzhen it's only 50%.
And as you can see behind, this is the GEM Qinghai Center, and we are the first company approved by the Chinese government to be building we've been given a block of land to build 3 different towers there, Australian Financial Tower. And the first building would be our AIMS and also APX head office for Asia. And we're very excited about this opportunity, and we look forward to working with all the partners in Australia who's actually wanting to invest in Shanghai.
Last year or the year before, I think now. But it's trying to give you an indication of how it's growing. What you're seeing here is how the high net worth population within the region is growing fast, but China fast.
Help you to be that bridge to bring you the successful opportunities. But things are changing as well in China, in Beijing, in the sense that we often say in China things change so much so quickly. The only constant is change.
I hope you've enjoyed this issue of Think Global with David Thomas, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.